Hey everybody, Shelma32 here. Welcome to this channel. We're here today to react to the third episode of the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, and this one is entitled Fit the Third. Now I'm going to say right off, it looks like the subtitles don't work at the moment for Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. I went back into episode 2 to see if I could get them working, because obviously they didn't work last time, and unfortunately they don't seem to want to come up no matter what selection I press. I'm so sorry. So there might be times where I miss information this episode, or I'm quiet because I'm trying to absorb information. Because there was a lot of information dumped last episode, and I feel like I got overwhelmed from it, so I wasn't able to talk as much as I wanted. And then I was quiet for some of it because I was trying to absorb it. It was quite difficult. Hopefully, I'll do it better this time because I know what to expect. With the fact the subtitles aren't working, so I can watch everything, but we will have to see. My head's literally hang on a minute, what did happen last time? Because I've got thrown off by the fact I couldn't get the subtitles to work. But I've had to wait until Wednesday, when this is hopefully coming out, to do it. Now, I'm going to say it might be a bit late because I've got to go out for a few hours this afternoon. I'll do my best to get it out on time, but it may be a few hours, an hour or so late. We don't know. But please forgive me. I'm not going to have as much time to edit. But we'll get there. We will get there at some point. Anyway, last episode was really good. Again, it was a bit difficult for me personally because the way my brain works with those subtitles and talking at the same time. But anyway, we went on the ship. I cannot remember. Is it the Heart of Gold? The ship? I feel like that sounds familiar. But we were on the ship. We were picked up by them with their improbability drive. They could be any point at once or something like that. It was a lot of information, so I apologize if I misremember anything. And obviously we had Zaphod Beeblebrock sat there and Trillian. And we saw a clip, a flashback at the beginning, or towards the beginning of Arthur talking to a woman at a party, had arm around the edge. I was like, okay, I remember that part from the film. So that's going to be an interesting dynamic to explore, because I can't remember who it was who said it, but apparently with each iteration, from the radio drama to this to the books, or I can never remember the order thing came out. I think it was radio first, but Douglas Adams changed it slightly, so this is most likely going to be a little bit different from the film, because that is the context I have. But it'd be interesting to see how the trio is explored and how Ford's going to play into it, because he's Zaphod's cousin-ish somehow, I think. But anyway, we also got Marvin the Robot, which I was super looking forward to. I could see why they cast Alan Rickman for the voice in the movie, because he had the right tone for it. And I can understand how for the people on the ship, how Marvin would get annoying after a while. But I like Marvin so far. I think he was sweet. And he's got a previous model human emotion type thing put in his head. Again, I'm struggling to remember because I was struggling to absorb last time. And even the doors make comments as they open and close, which is so weird. That's so weird. I don't remember that part. But hopefully that don't get too annoying. Hopefully after a while I'll actually stop realizing it happens. Now, Zaphod stole the ship. So it'd be interesting if any authority type entity, whatever, comes after them. But I really cannot remember exactly what happens now in the film. And I like that I can't accurately remember. I remember a certain point. I remember a number, the number, and where they get it from in the film. Now, it's probably most likely going to be different here, so that's going to be awesome to see. So, how long is this? Is 6 episodes or something like that? It's interesting. But I don't know what's going to come next. I really don't. And I know I've probably misremembered stuff or forgotten some things, so I do apologize. When that type of thing happens, I kind of tend to remember it as I'm watching. So, sometimes my memory is a blessing in disguise, because it's like watching something again for the first time with stuff I've watched before. I cannot remember a lot of the film, so it's awesome. I really don't know what's happening next. But I'm super looking forward to it. Super looking forward to seeing what happens with Trillian and Zaphod and Arthur and Marvin. And of course, Ford. I want to see the towels come into play again. Or was that played up for the film? To try and make a selling point or something? I don't know. I'm interested to see how it differs as well. And like I think I've got, because I didn't cancel Audible in time. I had a token for Audible because I got it for deleted or missing episodes of Doctor Who classic. So I could get the Marco Polo one, which I've listened to. It's awesome. And I believe I don't know if I've done it yet actually, but I want to get the first book on audiobook or the radio drama of it. That'd be awesome if I can. To hear like the original version of it and then get the book as well, read the book too. And it's so cool. And I never thought, it's a random comment, I'm going to end with this. I never thought the first time I'd actually see Douglas Adams with him butt naked walking into the ocean. That was interesting to find that out. But anyway, I apologize. Also, one little note, I feel like I've got a beginning of a cold coming on, so if I sound weird or I sniff, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, I'm sniffing now. Please forgive me. Anyway, if you enjoyed this reaction, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, give the notification bell a tick. You'll know when the next episode goes live. Let's get going with the reaction. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. This thing makes me smile. It's something you can't help but hum along to. And Sandra Dickinson, I can remember somebody said, Sandra Dickinson is, I don't know if she's still married to or used to be married to Peter Davison, the Fifth Doctor, who's Georgia Tennant's father. So Sandra is Georgia Tennant's mother. Slip of the tongue. Yeah, there's no subtitles. So Trillian is David Tennant's mother-in-law. That's interesting.
The stakes were high. Men were real men. Women were real women. And small furry creatures from Alpha Centauri.
Whoa! Alpha Centauri, that's been mentioned before. Oh, he gave her a kiss. What the hell? Has he got arms swinging? Whoa. What the hell is that? Oh, crumbs. It was so dark they couldn't see it. They're stuck. Oh, it's just a logo. Okay.
None of the worlds they settled on was entirely satisfactory.
What the hell? Okay, the first one blew on it, then she rubbed it on her chest, and then she's giving it a kiss. She's licked it. And it's for his dog. Oh, whoa. Whoa, that is not what I expected.
New form of industry.
Custom-made
luxury planet building.
Luxury planet building, okay.
Lovingly made to meet the exacting standards of the galaxy's richest.
Meringue? Option. So you could have a planet with the outside's meringue. Can you afford a Magrathian planet? Even bonus up cost of packet. Damn.
In these enlightened days, of course, no one believes.
So my head's trying to remember now.
Sorry, I don't believe a word of it.
Oh, well, why did I say oh? Sorry. I just realised what it was in there. I don't like rodents.
Ford, I can't help what you may personally be in orbit around, but this ship, oh no.
Hi there, this is Eddie.
Oh god, that computer.
A real pleasure, fella. We are currently in orbit at an altitude of 300 miles around the legendary planet of Magrathea. Golly.
Proving nothing. I wouldn't trust that.
They did really well considering their cousins in casting. I know at least one of those two was on the radio drama, but they look like they're related. And I love the effect of the second head. It looks really good. Oh, the mice. Yeah, I remember why there's mice now.
Stress and nervousness.
I love Arthur.
Serious social problems in all parts of the galaxy.
Oh dear, tea must have been bad. I wouldn't know. I'm English and I hate tea.
And sudden demise of a bowl of petunias and an innocent
Because of the proper
whale. that some sense of mystery should still be preserved,
Uh-huh.
no revelation will yet be made concerning whose upper arm has been bruised. This fact
Yeah, at least we get a bit
the
of...
subject of suspense, since it is of no significance whatsoever.
I like that. They're not telling us exactly. But it's not going to get destroyed.
Planet is temporarily closed for business. Thank you. If you would like to leave your name and the address of a planet where you can be contacted, kindly speak when you hear the tone.
Arthur's being very strangely quiet for me.
They want us to leave. What do we do?
It's just a recording. We keep going. Got that computer?
I got it.
Oh dear, what's going to happen though?
Nuclear warheads are, of course, merely a courtesy detail. We look
They're making it like they're doing you a service.
in future lives. Thank you.
Oh, well, poo.
Missiles.
Missiles? You want to make me laugh? Show me some missiles.
I think
There.
we have a very good try at applying to us. What?
There we go, there's the missiles. Well, shit.
Hey, this is terrific. They're trying to kill us. You know what that means?
Yes, we're going to die.
Yeah. No, maybe. Look, it means there's something down there they don't want us to have.
That's a good point.
Right, computer. I want full manual control of this ship now.
You got it.
Is there manual controls put in? Whoa! Okay, that's cool. I like they just got proper, like, little old office chairs.
Fine.
I can't either.
Yeah, I guessed.
Aww, you feel so left out.
Guys, impact minus 125 seconds.
Goes.
I like the third arm did something. But hopefully the improbability drive will help.
Then dive her out of it. Dive!
Why is Ford shaking that much? Oh shit, nosedive.
Unless at this point that one of our heroes sustains a slight bruise to the upper arm.
Who do you think? Who's it gonna be? Oh, the cage is breaking.
They escape otherwise completely unharmed, and the deadly nuclear missiles do not...
And all tangled up.
the ship.
Although, quite frankly, we're truly in this, but Betsy was enjoying it. I'm sorry.
Tangentially across the summit vector of 9GX78 with a 5-degree inertial correction.
Huh?
Yeah, I expect so, yeah.
They're like, yes, you got an idea, we'll take it, we got nothing else.
Where'd you learn a stunt like that?
Going round Hyde Park Corner on a moped.
That's understandable.
Hold tight.
Oh, God, oh, crumbs! I thought he was going to go flying right over that part.
The missiles are swinging round and gaining on us. We are quite definitely going to die.
Yes, if you don't frickin'... What's that? Manual and probability... Go on, do it. Just do it. You got no other chance, just do it.
Why don't we use the improbability drive?
Yeah, what are you, crazy? Without programming, anything could happen.
Whereas at the moment we just definitely die. Is that it?
It's a better chance.
Using the improbability.
Arthur, just fucking doing it. Just do it, Arthur. Just do it.
I say, does anybody have a good reason for not using the improbability?
What the fuck? Whoa. Didn't dismantle them. That was the whale.
Exactly where we were, I think.
What about the missiles?
They're gone.
To the screen, they've turned into a large bowl of petunias and a very surprised-looking whale.
Okay. Oh, the whale's in space, poor thing. Oh, he's good for... Oh, God. Imagine a tidal wave if it survives.
That's a pretty hoopy piece of thinking, you know that?
Well, it was nothing, really.
Oh, was it? Oh, well, forget it then. Oh,
Oh, poor Arthur.
Had suddenly been called into existence some miles above the surface of an alien planet. And since this
Oh, dear.
was a naturally tenable position for a whale, this innocent creature had very little time to come to terms
Oh,
with
no.
its whale before it had to come to terms
Oh,
with
poor
suddenly
thing.
not being a whale anymore.
What's happening? Excuse me. Who am I?
Oh, God, yeah. He was, like, plucked out of it into existence. He's like, who the fuck am I?
Gee, much, but I'll probably work out what it's for later on. Hey, this is really exciting. So much to find out about.
This is dragging on a bit. I think it's meant to make you uncomfortable with how long it's going on for.
Wow! What's this
Whoa.
thing suddenly coming toward me very
Oh, God, there's no water.
round, round. That's it.
Go, please, just change.
I wonder if it'll be friends with me.
Curiously enough, The only thing that went through the mind of the bowl of petunias as it fell was, oh no, not again.
Oh, why do we have to hear that?
Hey, my white mice have escaped.
Nuts to your white mice.
Oh, screw you. It's her pets. I might not like them, but it's her pets.
I want you all wrapped up snug and warm and no playing with any naughty bug-eyed monsters.
Or maybe we'd be better off with a slide rule.
Right? Who said that?
Will you open up that exit hatch, please?
Yeah, go for the first one. First one would be lots better than this.
Oh, God. Computer.
Whoa.
I can wait all day if necessary.
I like the voice.
Please enjoy your day on this planet.
I can see this relationship as something we're all going to have to work at.
Why did they change it now? Oh, cool. We've got an on-set stuff now, or on location. Is it windy? Whoa. It's first time on an alien planet. Wow. That looks really cool. That ship looks awesome up there. Did they even know what they're looking for? What's he seen? What's he found? Whoa. Oh, it's the plant pot, I think.
What's this? Wow, mate.
Ah! Oh, it's the whale! Oh, that's gross!
I'm not into it.
No, into it.
Into it?
Yeah, as in going under the ground.
The Magratheans all lived underground, you know.
Why, did the surface become too polluted or overpopulated?
No, they just didn't like it very much.
Fair enough.
Look, there's an
What's she-
opening in the ground.
Oh, it's all underground. Okay, fair enough.
Okay, guys.
This I had no idea about.
Let's get on in there.
Be very fucking careful.
Into the interior of the planet. That is where we have to go. Down into the very depths of time itself.
Giving the faces, other faces like, what the fuck is he saying?
We are not going to be great. We are not going to be amazing. We are going to be amazingly amazing.
Wow, great.
Sounds awful.
Just what I was thinking.
Look, kid, I promise you, the live population of this planet is nil plus the 5 of us. Let's get on in there.
Yeah, why do I feel like they're going to be wrong?
I thought you said there was no one here.
Yeah, well, just for safety.
Whose? Yours or mine?
Good lad. Okay, here we go.
Oh, why have they got glasses on like that?
Well, I hope
In
you
the
all have
dark.
a really miserable time.
Don't worry, they will.
Come on.
They said guard, as in not walk away. Whoa, okay. Oh, it's just both heads.
And dark.
Yeah, take your fucking sunglasses off then.
100 superchromatic, sensitive sunglasses to help you develop a relaxed attitude to danger. At the first hint of trouble, they turn totally black, and thus prevent you from seeing anything that might alarm you.
Wow.
You're mad.
In other words, they'll turn completely black and you'll end up dead.
I thought I just saw a movement down at the end of the corridor.
You son of a... Put her in the... I don't like Zavod.
There's definitely something happening down there.
No.
Yep, completely black. What the hell is that?
Where are you going?
I think I'll just take a short walk.
You gotta keep an eye out. Where's he going? Are they really not gonna keep an eye out at the entrance of the tunnel? And possibly get lost? Or is he gonna see something now?
You choose a cold night to visit
Wait,
our
what?
dead planet? Who are you?
It's the man from the hologram.
The dark millennia and the ages hang heavy on their dusty data banks. I think they take the occasional pot shot to relieve the monotony.
Huh.
I'm a great fan of science, you know.
Really?
Oh, yes.
What the... Why did it just show a blank screen? Or blank area?
You see me at ease.
Jeez. That made me jump.
Well, you see, 5 million years ago, the galactic economy collapsed,
Huh? Sounds familiar.
so that we'd all be revived when everybody else had rebuilt the economy enough to be able to afford our rather expensive services.
Oh, okay.
Dent, Arthur Dent.
Late, As in the late Dent, Arthur Dent. It's a sort of threat, you see. I've never been terribly good at them myself, but I'm...
Wait, they got to try both fit in there.
What an extraordinary person.
Beg your pardon?
Nothing. Where are we
Oh,
going?
okay. He's actually bigger than it.
Deep into the bowels of the planet, where even
What
now
about,
the case is being revived
what
from its
about
fine
Marvin? Poor thing. Whoa. Okay, that looks cool to be in. There's a bit more room than I thought. Why is there wind inside it? Okay, that looks pretty cool. That looks pretty cool. How'd they... I was going to say how they do that, but I can see a wire. Is that a wire or is that an antenna? I don't know. Are they going to see the others down there now? Whoa. Whoa, okay, this is weird.
My name?
Yeah.
My name is Slarty Bartfast.
Sarty Bartfast.
Slarty Bartfast.
Slarty, sorry, I do forgive me.
On the planet Earth, man had always assumed that he was more intelligent than dolphins.
Yeah, that ain't true, is it?
Many attempts to alert mankind to the danger, but most of their communications were misinterpreted as amusing attempts to punch footballs or whistle for
Oh, so the dolphins got those. Okay.
backward somersault through a hoop whilst whistling the Star-Spangled Banner. But in fact, the message
Okay.
was this:
So long, and thanks for all the fish. Yeah.
And they spent a lot of their time in behavioral research laboratories conducting frighteningly elegant and subtle experiments on man.
Oh, so the mice experimented on us, fair enough.
Completely misinterpreted this relationship was entirely according to these creatures' plans, as Arthur Dent will shortly discover.
I knew the mice were important, I just couldn't remember exactly why.
How do you know I'm an Earthman?
These things will become clear to you. At least clearer than they are at the moment.
Whoa. Imagine being in that. That looks awesome fun.
To a vast tract of hyperspace, it may disturb you. It
Whoa.
scares the willies out of me. Hold tight!
Okay, that's weird. Oh god, my eyes are going funny. What the hell is going on? Whoa, look at that. That's weird. Is this what the others were seeing?
Welcome to our factory floor.
Oh, it's the factory.
You mean you're starting the whole thing up again now?
Oh, good heavens,
Yeah, I think I remember this character in the film.
Galaxy isn't nearly rich enough to afford us yet.
I want to watch the film again, but not yet.
It may interest you. There in the distance in front of us.
Another dimension. That looks like her. Yeah.
Oh, yes. Did you ever go to a place, I think it was called Norway?
No, I didn't.
Pity.
That was my one.
Mine.
He did Norway.
Shocking cock-up, the mice were furious.
Mice?
Yes, man. The planet you inhabited was commissioned, paid for, and
By the
governed
mice?
by the mice. It was
Really?
destroyed 5 minutes before the completion of the purpose for which it was built. We have to build another one.
Mice?
Oh, it had a purpose. Oh, what? Oh, come on. Damn it, I didn't realise it was going to end. That came out of nowhere, damn. I was getting into the story. Oh. I wanted more. Okay. I knew that mice were involved. That's one thing I remembered was mice. And I couldn't remember the name of the planet, but I knew it was that. But the design of the planet's different from what I can remember. It's really interesting. I like the location. It's beautiful. That was a lot. I'm struggling to remember things right now off the bat. But it was easier on my head than last time because I knew going into it I wouldn't have subtitles. So I don't think I talked as much, so I do apologise. But that was a good one. I think I enjoyed that one more. Because, yeah, we had a lot of information, but it didn't seem as heavy on it as the last one. But I'm enjoying the dynamic between Arthur, Ford, Zaphod, and Trillian. Zaphod's annoying me, but I know that's his character. He's meant to be, think of himself, it's dumb in some ways. way he acts. And it's like, he's right, everybody's wrong, he's never going to be wrong, blah, 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 that type of thing. That his ego's too big, that's him. I can remember that bit from the film. Freaking brilliant in the film. I still love the head. The fact they got the head to kind of talk, he said something, but it was the actor's voice. That was really cool. At the beginning, I was like thinking, it's like, this is really light on Arthur. Like, Arthur wasn't doing as much as the others, but then obviously, after they went underground on the planet and he was left outside, he got the important information. I love the idea of it being made like this, the Earth being made, and they're having to do another one for its purpose, which I can almost remember, but not. I would love to. I think I definitely want to watch the film again after I've finished the series. To just like see the stark change in how they did things. But yeah, that planet's gorgeous. I think it's beautiful scenery. It's cool having like an on-location place, setting and walking around. He didn't wait around like Zaphod asked, but then again, I wouldn't fucking listen to Zaphod, quite frankly. And with the computer, they need to change that voice back. Like, the other one was cheerful and happy and all that sort of stuff. I get that was annoying, but the other one is like, no. I definitely enjoyed that one more. I don't know what's going on with the subtitles though. I really don't know, because I'm watching this on BritBox and the subtitles work fine for Doctor Who, the classic Doctor Who stuff, but it's not working for this. And it's really weird. Like, I went into the middle of the last episode, looked at, like, set the subtitles, clicked on it for one bit, made sure somebody's talking, nothing. Clicked on it for the other part, nothing. So I don't know what's going on with that. So I'm so sorry if it made it difficult for you guys. It did make it a bit difficult for me, but it was better. So I'm trying to remember about the two mice. That was hers. Obviously, it was them traveling. The mice like set it in motion that they were theirs, and like they're traveling to the planet to get back to do something. Like, I can remember part of it, but I can't remember. I still can't remember how it connects to the part I remember, and how much is going to change. And like, that's making my head struggle because I semi-remember the film, but not lots. And I know it will have changed somehow a lot because he changed it like bits by bit with each iteration and that. So my head's trying to like comprehend and like trying to remember, and it's like, I don't fucking know what's going on. Oh, my head's go weird actually. I don't know what's going to happen next. But I love that bit. I can imagine sitting in that pod, going through that tunnel. That looked like it would have been a hell of a lot of fun. I loved the way it moved it. Like, it looked like, was it really them in there? Because they looked, if it was models inside that pod as it was going along, they looked really, really good. Because it looked like it had a wire coming out the back to help like move it along. So maybe it was like a miniature and they zeroed in to make it look like it was full size, and then just had it go along that wire. But the miniatures and the people, like the miniatures or the people inside, looked real. They did really well with that. If it was a miniature. If not, that's a really strong fucking wire, or they somehow managed to do something to make it hover. That did look like a lot of fun. So I was trying to recognise Slarty Bartfast. That name's weird. I keep wanting to say Slarty instead, to make it short. Is it Bill Nighy in the film? I don't know. Anyway, I recognise the actor. I hate that. I got it with Arthur. Realised I knew him from Miracle on 34th Street. But, that was an interesting episode. Interesting. I like it. I really like it. I love the way they get the computer graphics come up, give us information. That did help a bit, because it was visual stuff. That was easier for me to absorb whilst I'm talking for you guys. Because not having subtitles, for me, is so freaking, like, I've started really just, even when I'm watching stuff for myself and not reacting, I've started taking on, putting up subtitles all the time, because I've doing the reactions has helped me realise it helps me get the information. It helps me enjoy it more, for me personally. It's like if I'm concentrating on something visual, you sometimes don't listen as well. Well, that's the way my head is. So not having the subtitles when it's that much talking and information in the episode and what I'm trying to talk to you guys, it's really difficult for me. Really, really difficult. But so that's why I last episode was good, but I found it difficult because I was just like, I hadn't expected to not have subtitles, and also not having the subtitles is difficult. But this was easier on me. But like it's gonna be difficult to edit because I'm gonna be watching it to try and listen to everything. I really like that episode, so this is gonna be interesting for the next one. But I'm gonna try my best to get this edited by 6 o'clock tonight. If it's late, I'm so sorry. There's something I do every week with someone, and we're doing something this week. We planned it last week, and it's that, and there was my other half sale, so it's a bit. I'm not gonna have as much time, but I will try my best. I've got a little bit to edit now. Yeah, I will get it out tonight at some point. At some point, it may not be 6 o'clock, but we will do our best. But I really enjoyed this. This was so much fun. I do love this series. It's so weird. I can't wait to listen to the audiobook. I'm currently listening to Good Omens, the one version with David Tennant and Martin Sheen doing the voices. My favourite. That's my favourite show. So once I finish that and I finish the series, I absolutely want to listen to the first part of this book. And then at some point I would love to get the actual series of books, the audio series. Is the audio series the radio series? Was it just the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy and the other books came after? Or does the radio series cover them all? It's going to be interesting. But I definitely want to. Because, look, I'm actually enjoying. Usually I find audiobooks difficult, but at the moment I seem to be getting into it more. Like listening to the Marco Polo one helped. And having the familiar voices in the Good Omens one's helping, because it's got David Tennant, Martin Sheen, and I think one or two of the other voices are from the series, the TV series. And then there's also other voices I recognise, like Arthur Darvill is in it too. So I think having a lot of the voices from this will help me listen to the radio drama. And then if I ever get the time to read books, because I don't really have time to read books, I've got so many books already I need to read. Anyway, I've gone off on a tangent because my head's struggling. I'm trying to get more information out about the episode that I want to talk about out of my head, but my head's like, no, you got to watch it again to get that information in the first place. I really do enjoy this episode. Just like, I really enjoy this show. Like, I can imagine myself watching it and just like, not absorbing everything, but just enjoying it. The style of it, the music. I love the graphics. Like, even the credits in the yellow and that, I like that. I like design stuff. And I look at like any packets I see on the shelves or bottles, or whatever. I'm like, oh, they made real effort with the design. So they did. I love this, and the music. I love synth music at the moment. Like, it's my favorite thing to listen to. So there's so many aspects of the show I love, and it's weird. Like, I don't understand some of it, and some of it's like, what? Like that going, what, that, but that's how it's meant to be. It's quirky, it's weird. Some of it's meant to make you say, what the fuck? That's what it is. And I know that. I think if you didn't know that going in, you might not like it. You might think, what the fuck is this shit? You know, like, it might just get on your nerves, but that's what it is. And I like it. It's weird. I remember really liking that aspect of the film, and I know this seems to be more of that. And I like the charm of the graphics, like the guy that was having the grapes fed to his dog on that, and then it pans out and it's actually him just on a pillar in a weird pink ocean with that. That was gorgeous shot. That was so cool. And you could tell it was like CGI, like, or the equivalent from back then, the special effects and that, because he stood out a lot. But I like it. I like that charm. I'm still so impressed by the face. Still so impressed by Zaphod's head. That's really cool. But this was a fun episode. I mean, a pain to edit. I've got to wrap up now. Should get to editing. But again, once again, I'm so sorry if this is late. I hope you've enjoyed the reaction. Let me know what you think of this episode. Do you like how it's done in this? At this point, when you were watching it, did you know what was going to happen? Or did you have speculations? What kind of speculations have you got? I don't want spoilers, but there are little bits I think I remember from the film, but I'm not 100%. So I don't want too much. But thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed the reaction. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Give the notification bell a tick. You'll know when the next episode goes live. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I'll see you again for the next one. Bye.